Buckle up, sports fanatics. This is the Sports Chasers Podcast, your HQ for in-depth sports talk. Join host Kevin L. Warren and crew as they dissect the hottest stories, ignite debates, and bring you closer to the action. From locker room whispers to expert takes, we cover it all. It's game time, so strap in and grab a drink. The Sports Chasers Podcast starts right now.
Good evening. Happy Saturday morning to everybody. It's August 2nd, 2025, man. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Chasers Podcast. And, we talk tonight. We'll talk about today, I should say. We'll be kicking it, talking about baseball, talking about the trade deadlines that just went before for us on this 2 days ago on Thursday, on July 31st. We got our baseball guy in today, Mr. Alvin Clauss in there, but we'll get to him in a minute. Make sure you like, click, and subscribe to our channel. Make sure you hit the bells for all the notifications. And at the guys that are listening, those that are listening to the sound of my voice on the podcast inside, give us that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, 5-star review. Love us or hate us. Let us know how we're doing. I'm Kevin L. Warren, your host and moderator. DA, what's up today? How are you today, sir? What's going on? Is DA with us? All right, DA with us. Hey, we'll just start with our baseball guy. Alvin, good morning, sir. How's it going? Happy Saturday to you, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing?
Man, I'm doing good, Al, man. I'm doing good, man. Well, I shouldn't say I'm doing good, man. I'm doing okay, man. Like I said before we started the show, we talk about my Yankees. The Yankees had 97% probability to win yesterday in the 7th inning. And they was up 9-4. And if you was gonna take that bet thinking that they was gonna win, you lost a lot of money last night, man. But we'll talk about that. And three of the people that was inside the trade that they traded for, they was instrumental of them losing. But It was only one game that it is, and no need to jump out the window. But like you said prior to the show, if Aaron Judge doesn't come back healthy, ain't too much the Yankees can do anyway. So
yeah, it's nothing they could do anyway. It's their whole season is based off Aaron Judge health. I love the additions that they made at the back end of their bullpen. I mean, that's on paper they go down as, I don't know, I would say the best bullpen in the AL right now. But I mean, based off their performance last night, you may want to question that. But I like you say, I just think that was a one-game sample. That's not enough sample for us to say if it's going to be good or bad. It's just one of those nights, you know. But it's no excuse to blow a 9-2? I mean, 6-run lead?
6-run lead into the 6th. And then the Marlins got close. It was 6-2. Then the Yankees went up 9-4. Like I said, that was
right to the Marlins, yeah. And then you in the division race, and then obviously each game mattered. And then the Blue Jays lost last night also, so that was an opportunity for you to gain a game. So that's those type games come back and hunt you at the end of the year.
Yeah, well, let's talk about the Yankees and their trade since we're on them already. So they got David Bednar from the Pirates, Jake Bird from the Rockies. Then they got Camilo Doval. He got acquired from the Giants. So your thoughts on those three guys? Let's start with Bednar from the Pirates.
Bednar is a great move. The only concern I have about Bednar is that his consistency, and he never played in a big time game. I mean, spend the majority of your career with the Pirates. I mean, how many pressure moments have you been in? You know, and that's the concern that I have with Bednar. I think the ball move was good. I mean, last night, like I say, small sample, wasn't the best performance, but the Bednar is huge on paper. Like, he's one of the best relievers, best closers out there in the last 2 years. All right, but at the end of the day, like I say, the pressure moments, man, pressure bust pipes, man. And you out there playing in big games or division games or however you want to describe it in Yankee Stadium. I don't know. We'll see. But I love the thought process behind it. I mean, you adding those three arms to to Weaver. You already have back there. You know, you already have Williams back there. You know, it's the bullpen is loaded. It's just now they have to do their job.
Put it together. Let me get some stats for the last 30 games for Bednar. He's 2-2 with a 3.37 ERA, 29 games, 14 saves, 27 pitch. Only give up 20 hits. 5 runs were earned. 7 base on balls, 35 strikeouts, and his WHIP is 1.
Yeah, I mean, what else you got for, right? But I think the big addition for the Yankees to me was the Ryan McMahon move before the actual deadline.
That's a good point, man.
The third base addition, Ryan McMahon from Colorado. I love that addition, man. You move, you get Chisholm back to his natural position at second base, and obviously you had the DFA DJ LeMahieu, but you know he wasn't. You know,
you talked about that anyway. He was on there, yeah. So you know he hasn't been the same, man. Like I said,
he hasn't been the same. Yeah,
bringing down on him as well.
But I love that Ryan McMahon pickup. I love that, man. I think that's going to benefit them down the line, especially defensively, man. Like he's one of the best defensive third basemen in the league.
So let's talk about the Yankees defensively.
Volpe, right?
With my main man Anthony Volpe, man. Man, him and what's my man from the Pirates? They are leading the majors. What's Cruz?
Yeah,
Volpe doesn't. I mean, you know, to play on that high level and to make some of the errors that he makes. Like some of that stuff is like it's just mental. Like he's having some kind of mental thing that he got going on, man. So
do you remember? I know you do. You remember when Chuck Knobloch was there?
Second baseman. He could not throw to first base to save his life. Remember Mackey Sasser for the Mets? He could not throw back.
Mackey Sasser couldn't back to the home.
Yeah,
man. I hope that's not it, but that's what it feels. It's mental. It's something mental because he has all the physical attributes to be a short. I mean, he was a great defensive shortstop last year and the year before. Like, it's no way that his, you know, unless it's an injury that I'm not aware of. But outside of that, it's no way that you could decline this fast and that at this age. So, like you say, it has to be a mental aspect of this. It's the errors that he commit. It's the simple ones too. You know, it's not like the hard hit balls or it's the routine ground balls, and he just can't get it over the first base, or he just not picking it well. He having trouble getting it out of his glove. It's a lot what's going on with him now, but Booney is backing him, so he has the support of his manager and obviously the support of his teammates. But at the end of the day, I mean, it's coming down to listen. We finna hit the stretch now, boss.
That's right.
We're hitting the stretch. It's no more excuses now. And then with that, I forgot the right fielder last night that the Yankees had in that era when the ball was. I don't know, man.
Listen,
they have the talent. It's just the defensive mental
mistakes,
the defensive errors, man, that they commit, man. It's killing them right now. It's killing.
I apologize, guys. My system just went haywire as soon as the intro came on. So maybe it's that kid. It's that kid that Kev got in the intro, swinging the bat, looking crazy. But whatever it is, whoever that kid is,
Jose Calabero. We're about to change that.
Calabero, yeah. And you know what's wild about that is that's what exactly how they're playing now is what killed them in the World Series last year.
Yes, it is. And but so let me can I piggyback on that real quick?
Yes, sir.
The problem is these are different guys doing the same stuff the guys did last year. So to me, and I know Kevin's going to say that, who does that go back to? The manager, right? Because that's the only
preparation.
Thank you. Yeah. That is the only thing that's the same.
Right.
Is that
He's
so
the common denominator?
Yeah, and even when that's what I was saying before the show. Why it's important to have good scouts on your squad. So in the middle of the year, if you're bringing people in trade-wise, you know what they can and can't do, pressure, so forth and so on. because everybody that's been there from the beginning of the year, that means you didn't do any defensive drills in camp. And your preseason games and your time down in Florida, they was probably hanging out with Kevin them in Miami and Boca or wherever else, because they sure enough wasn't working on catching the ball. I mean, we're talking about, freaking, let's go old school, eye on the ball, get a knee.
Like I say, the Ryan McMahon was a good pickup. I think he's going to help out tremendously defensively. Yeah. And Volpe just have to get back to where he was. But outside of that, I mean, Aaron Judge, of course, he played his position very well on the defensive end, but he's hurt right now. So I mean, hey man.
So let me ask Al: is Volpe too Hollywood?
It's on Max Fried. It's on the Max Fried in the bullpen, huh?
I said, is Volpe too Hollywood? Is he too Hollywood?
No.
Nah, dude. When your sister got kicked up, I think it's just mentally with him, man.
Nah, I don't think it's Hollywood at all, man. I think he really, he's a kid who's really I think he's just pressing right now, man. I really do. I just think he's pressing.
I think he's talented.
He's from there.
That's for sure. Yeah. He's talented, but you can't press, and you got to do your homework in the ML. Don't press. Do your homework. Learn your pitchers. More film work. So I'm old school and drop the bat. Drop the bat, man. And because if you can't hit, to me, I always thought you keep the bat in the zone. Just make contact. It's kind of like a basketball player. Hey, man, just get a shot, get a free throw, do something.
I just think Volpe. I think with the mental lapse that he's having in the field is carrying over to the
offense. Yeah,
you know what I mean. So if you're thinking about that all day, every day, and then you get in the box, you're gone. If you ain't locked in the box in major leagues, man.
Yeah.
I mean, they blowing that thing back.
Yeah.
And you're right, because I think everybody that's played baseball. Yeah, everybody that's played baseball knows if you have an error, you're thinking about that the rest of the game. You're not thinking about a strikeout. You think about that ground ball the rest of the game.
Got to shake that off, man.
Well, Kev, you a cop, you can do that, but not everybody can just say, "I'm good now. I'm good." So, Yankee schmanky.
I'm just saying as an aspect. I mean, as an athlete, you gotta, it's possession by possession. Easier said than done.
Yeah, it is. It really is, though.
These guys are major leaguers. They're professionals, man, and I just hope he gets through it because I think he's a talented. I think Anthony Volpe is a talented shortstop. And before you got cut off, we was talking about we hope this is not mental like Chuck Knobloch or Mackey.
Ooh, boy, they had to send both of those guys. Well, we interviewed two guys like way back. Al, you can check that. Jason Medlock, and there was another guy that went to that mental thing. And dog, it's that is dead serious. Like it ends dudes' careers. Baseball, football, basketball. Like think about basketball. What's the kid that the Sixers had?
Markel Fultz. Yeah.
Now that boy can play. He's had. Now I'm not gonna say great, but he's had good seasons from then to now, averaging 14 points a game, whatever it is. But when he was in Philly, boom, and even Kev's cousin, backache, Ben Simmons, he get past his mental thing, he'll be all right. I mean, because Ben was a monster. Be honest, I thought Ben was a monster.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
Yeah, you get the yips, man.
Yeah.
The links to those episodes will be in this description. But check out our main man Jason Medlock. We had Jason on probably last summer. I know I probably need to have him back on again. He really kicked some knowledge. Let's go to Jake Bird, Al
from the Rockies, right?
Yeah.
The Yankees.
I think he's that was a good pickup for the Yankees too, man. The only thing I would say about the Yankees, man, like I say, everything is based on Aaron Judge health. No matter how you slay it, man. On top of that, I was more disappointed. I know it's sideways here. I was more disappointed with the Toronto Blue Jays. I was like, man,
they didn't make nothing. Yeah,
you could put the foot on the gas
and be gone.
I would have. It wouldn't have been nothing out of the way for me to trade if I was Toronto. I would have did AJ Preller. What AJ Preller do with San Diego? He don't care.
Yeah.
He don't care about prospects. He treat prospects like assets. Like, you gone. I'm bringing in the heat, and we trying to win. We trying to win this year.
Today,
he's not worried
right
about
now.
what we doing in 2030, and that's what I thought Toronto should have did. You got Bo Bichette on his last year of his contract. You just signed Vlad. You know, you got Springer looking like the old Springer.
Yes, sir.
You got
is
Kurt looking good. You got your pitchers looking good. Barrios, Gossman, all of them look. You up 4 games at the deadline. The Yankees are
falling apart.
Defensive lapse. Put the foot on the gas, because you let them stay in there. Anything could happen.
So let me ask you, Al, because I agree with you. So do you think maybe San Diego sees it that way because they got the Dodgers there? It's like, yo, look, we always are looking up at the Dodgers.
I
don't think Toronto respects us like San Diego respects the Dodgers. I think they look at us like, man, we look, man, we know what they got, right? And with Judge being hurt, we can probably get up by 8 games. Eight games by the time he get back.
Let me interject here. The Yankees have not played Toronto all that well this year.
At all.
So
I think they may not be scared.
Only won 1 game, right? 1 or 2 games against Toronto. Right?
Them suckers, we can beat them.
Maybe you have a point with that. But I don't know. I just like the AJ Preller thought process. Like he do this every year.
Yes.
Like he's at the end of the day, I'm going for it. And I just think a lot of GMs look at their prospects and say, man, we got to hold on to him. We got to hold on maybe in 2 years. Yeah. But at the end of the day, in 2 years, the dude who you actually go trade him for is what you want him to be. So bring him in. Yeah, like if they had Suarez at third base and you had Bo Bichette playing shortstop and you still got Vlad, man, come on, man.
But Balls is going out of there.
We rocking.
Balls are leaving that stadium.
Yankees are 3-7 against Toronto this year.
What's
that again?
The Yankees are 3-7 against the Blue Jays this year.
Come on, man. So again, I guess they're like
the Yankees are not doing good within their division. They're not doing good against the Red Sox. So like I say, I think it's still. I think in LA. I mean, because remember for years, Al, even back when we worked together, the Giants would always come out of nowhere by the end of the season and be right because everybody's looking at the Dodgers like we gotta figure out something to beat A1. It ain't happened this year with San Diego, but Buster Posey, he folded this year. I mean, he had that big splash with Rafael Devers, and then
he said, "I'm selling."
Him, they've been playing the worst baseball in.
He said, "We selling." He said, "We selling."
He's selling.
So but San Diego's always looking at them, man, and I think. So what's San Diego, Kev, against the Dodgers this year? Now, I know they've been doing well against them, but
I'll get to that in a second. Let me you said San Diego. So let's just talk about San Diego, and I'll get to your point in a second, D. The Padres, who they give up here? They gave up prospects of Mason Miller and Jason Spears.
They gave up their number 1 prospect and number 3 overall prospect in baseball to get Mason Miller. Yeah.
Wow.
I actually remember them. Yeah. I actually remember when they got him, and I was like, "Oh, he's gonna be all right."
Yeah,
but like you say, Al,
then they went out and they traded like what is it, like 5 more of their prospects to the Orioles to get Ryan O'Hearn and Ramon Laureano. I mean, they just
they want to win the day, man.
If you're in their system,
you better play.
You better play.
But look. Yeah. I don't think so. I remember when I saw Harold Reynolds, they talking about Tatis and when they were coming up, like, dude, they was in the minors for like a year, and that was it. Like, if you're not ready to go by then, you may be, on the bus to somewhere else.
That's his philosophy. But they gave up the shortstop, the kid. He's number 3 overall in baseball, and. Man, I think what's his name? I'm trying to think. Leo Deveris went to the A's. Yeah, he's number 3 prospect in baseball, number 1 prospect in San Diego. gave him up. But he done traded. Look what he did. The whole Nationals team right now is from the Padres.
Yeah.
Woods, Gore, Adams,
that's
all of them. That's awesome. And he got them from traded them for Soto. Got Soto and traded him. That's how he played the game, man.
Yeah,
I like his thought process.
Yeah, I do too. He doesn't suffer any fools. So if it ain't working out, he's not one like to try to help the store stay open and work extra hours. He's like, man, we selling this store and move somewhere else. So because when they got rid of Soto, I was like, oh, this dude's dead serious. Like I knew he was serious, but he's like, now you can go.
Machado and Tatis and Merrill Jackson in the center, them his babies. Outside of that, you forget Jackson Merrill. Yeah, sorry.
Boy, Jackson.
The Padres are 2-5 against the Dodgers this year, with I believe 6 or 7 more games to go this year. They'll play one.
I guess that's the proper amount of respect, right? You 2-5. We got to catch up to get up.
They play them well. They just can't. When it's time, they can't beat them. I don't know why.
They have to turn into Milwaukee in those series that they play the Dodgers, because Milwaukee beat the hell out of the Dodgers every time they play them. So I don't know.
Let's talk about since we're on the Padres. So they added, like you said, Miller, Ryan O'Hearn from Baltimore Orioles. And they got Nestor Cortez from Milwaukee.
I thought that was a good move too.
I really thought that was everybo's defining Nestor Cortez's moment when he gave up that home run all the way to Freddie.
Next year.
But Nestor Cortez was a really good pitcher here for the Yankees, and I think he's absolutely going to be serviceable with the Padres. Your thoughts on Nestor Cortez, Al, going to the Padres also?
I think it was a good back end of the rotation. Getting into the playoffs, he'll be a spark coming out the bullpen for him because the rotation loaded. He's not going to be in the starting rotation. They just beefing up that bullpen, which he's just one of those. He'll be like an emergency starter out there in San Diego. They got so much pitching. He's like an emergency starter, man. I mean, they got so much in that bullpen. I mean, you brought in Mason Miller, who's considered the best closer in baseball. And you ain't even give up Suarez, who was having a better year than Miller, who was your closer. Like, you have that. You bringing in. You already had the best bullpen in baseball coming into the All-Star break, and now you adding on to the bullpen. You got Michael King coming back from. Hopefully coming back. I mean, he having trouble with his arm. He's expected to come back. And then Darvish just got back. You ain't even get Dylan Cease. Dylan Cease is still in your row. Like, the pitching is crazy, man. The pitching is crazy in San Diego. And I just think Cortez will come in and just, hey, you need a long,
give me 4 innings guy.
Reliever, bring him in. If you're trying to spare your bullpen from a day or two, bring in that Nestor Cortez. Yeah.
So let me ask, because this is my thought on that. And sports chasers, I'm sorry to everyone. We don't really we own the baseball thing now, the Big Al here. But why I think that works for San Diego is the way playoff baseball is going, with dudes that have 5 dudes pitch. Cat pitch this and then you out. You need to have dudes now. Rather than before, where you had the guy, we got starters, we got guys to go now. Nah, you need a guy. You need enough guys that can do 2 innings, because that's what Dave Roberts is going to do.
You need arms unless you have that guy like a Scooble from Detroit. Or unless you have a Paul Skeens. Those are traditional aces, right? Yes. Like we grew up with. Like, you have those. You guarantee 2 wins in this series.
Damn right.
And that's why.
But we thought that was cold until they got hurt.
You're playing Detroit in a short series. You done. If you can't get Scooball at least one, you're done. You got to win every game that's not Scooball.
Ball's game.
That's it. Yeah.
And you don't have no room for error, because like I said, Dave Roberts is going to play everybody.
Yeah. It's not too many.
Hey, what's your name, Al? Come on, I need 2 innings. Let's go. Kevin.
Good point.
You're right.
Kevin Wiggins? What? Oh, Warren. Come on. 1.5. I need you to get this guy out, and this guy out. sit your butt right down. All right.
It's not too many traditional aces no more. It's no more Pedros. Right. It's no more, back in the day.
I thought Garrett Cole was one, but
he was, but he
I don't know if Garrett gonna come back and be that now, but they could still use him. So
I like Max Fried though. I think Max.
Oh yeah, Max Fried is good. Yeah, no doubt. So,
but they hard to come by.
They ain't got but 5. You just named the 5 that's out there.
Hard
we'll see what Shohei, if he gets back to that, or even if they want him to.
Right.
I don't even know. I think they playing him like they playing him because they want to show him, man, you ain't gotta do that. You good.
Yeah.
Man, you ain't got no pitch.
So let's talk about the Mariners, Al. Eugenio Suarez. Your thoughts?
I like Suarez. I like Josh Naylor too. They got the corner infielders from Arizona, both of them, first baseman and third baseman, which is crazy. But
the best defensive team last year.
But I love that for him. I loved it for Suarez, Gino, man. He was up there before he got to Arizona. So, and the crazy thing, they ran him off because they say he struck out too much. But he's back, and this is he's back. He about to go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that with Arizona, he struck out too much. Arizona 2 years ago, remember they beat the Dodgers.
Yeah.
And now they're selling. It's just incredible how baseball, can turn on a dime. And like I said, 2 years ago, they got rid of the Dodgers, and Dave Roberts' job was in jeopardy again.
Yeah.
And let me get back to that. I got a opinion about it. It might be a hot take, but let's finish with
let's roll with it. Go ahead.
With Seattle. Seattle is, I love what they're doing.
Yes.
The pitching always been there. And now Julio is getting hot now. Rodriguez, he's starting to come on. JP Crawford. I mean, you look at their lineup. They line up 1 through 6, 1 through 7 is elite.
Serious.
The pitching always been there. But if Henio and Naylor, man, if they do what they're doing in Arizona, they're contenders, man. I'm gonna be honest. I think they're contenders to come out of the AL. They up there. I think Houston I love the move by Houston bringing Carrera back, man. I thought that was dope. Just as a baseball fan, I just thought that was dope for him to come back, and he's willing to play third base, and Payton is going to still stay as shortstop. I really thought that was dope. And Minnesota just gave up 40% of their whole roster.
Yep.
In 2 days, 12 players off the team, like crazy.
They are moving trucks outside. So
man, that's wild. Gave up everybody, but no, Seattle is a threat, man. I know it's hard for people to watch, especially on the East Coast. I mean, they come on at 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock at night. It's hard to stay up for them, but they a threat.
Got you. And you said you had another point you was going to get.
Oh yeah, man. The trade deadline. It might be a hot take. The trade deadline overrated.
Go ahead.
It's overrated. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I went through the history the other day in the last, I don't know, what was it, 5 or 6 winners, World Series winners, wasn't no big moves at the trade deadline. Everybody, all fan bases be like, we need like Suarez. Great move, not knocking it. We need this back. It doesn't do nothing. The only move that helps you is if you get a real dude at the back end of that bullpen, or you get a real ace. That's it. But on top of that, you already have to be good. You have to be good. You can't just get a mediocre team and say, well, I'm gonna bring in Suarez, and now we finna go march to this trophy and go to the playoffs. And it's not gonna work that way. It's not basketball per se. You understand what I'm saying? So with basketball, it change the whole dynamic of your franchise. It don't work in baseball. So I was looking at, like, if I was say for instance, I was a GM on the Pittsburgh Padres, hypothetically, I'm trading O'Neal Cruz. Yeah. Because I know these teams gonna go crazy for him. I'm gonna go get all the prospects I possibly could get. I can't win with him at all. Yeah. I done had him for 3 years. He's inconsistent. We have to move him from shortstop. Now he's playing center field. He has these big flashes, 400, 500-foot home runs, biggest arm, but it don't translate to winning for the Padres.
At least with that team, yeah.
Right. So therefore, if I was the GM, hey, come get him. What's the best offer? Bring him in. Paul Skeens, I understand you got to hold on to him at least another year or two. But you're going to have to trade him too. You're not going to sign him. You're not going to sign him. Take advantage of it. My whole point is take advantage of it as a seller. Yes. As a seller in the trade market. I mean, at the trade deadline. But the buyer, you really don't hit. You really don't hit. If you ain't at that elite tier or the elite level right now, it ain't nobody pushing you over.
So let me ask you something then. So first off, funny you say Pittsburgh because we have a guy, you'll meet him, Dan. He's a hockey guy, but he's from Pittsburgh, and we always call him the minor league for everybody. They are everybody. Pittsburgh is everybody's minor league team, so they just develop players and get them out of there, right? So because it seems at some point in time, there's never a point in time where that team is looking to actually win. But like you said, right? If you can say, and this is because O'Hearn got 6 players for him, 6 picks for him out in San Diego, right? So let's think if O'Neal Cruz, you'll get 8 for him and 6 for Skeen, whatever it is, right? Mm-hmm. That means you have 13 great players coming into your system at some point. AA, AAA. For a year, you get to evaluate them, see what's good, but those are going to be prospects in your system. With the way the salary cap goes in baseball, you can keep that together for 6-7 years. Like all that you can have a new Yankees. Like you could have your, Jeter, Luis Soho, Mariano, Bernie Williams.
They could, but that's their problem.
Yeah. So
they have.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
The Pirates' issue is they don't know how to develop players. The talent is the talent.
Just good enough to trade.
I can't give them credit for having Paul Skeens. He was one of one, man.
Yeah, he was
the
there.
number one pick in that draft year. Everybody knew him coming out LSU. He was one of one.
Yeah,
it didn't matter if he went to the Pirates, the Yankees, the Blue Jays, the Reds. He was gonna be Paul Skeens.
He's gonna be a monster.
Developing Paul Skeens. Paul Skeens is Paul Skeens. He's one of one.
Yeah, we give no credit for it.
O'Neal Cruz, I think O'Neal Cruz should be a better player than he is now.
Yeah.
Even though he has shown flash, I think the way they misdeveloped O'Neal Cruz should have never been playing shortstop from the beginning. He's 6'7", damn near 6'8", playing shortstop. He should have been in the outfield. Yeah. They misdeveloped O'Neal Cruz, and I think so many teams are in love with his skill set and his tools that if you would have traded him now, the prospects that you got back would have been just wow, in my opinion.
Yeah,
because you don't know when you got him in. I mean, when you have him, you're not winning with them.
No, I think that's the hell of a point, Al. I don't think you can beat that point, Al. If you're not winning with you today,
what you gonna do next year with them? Same thing.
They had the same problem with McCutchen. You're not winning with them. You may as well let him go. And that's what they did. Can't win. McCutchen was turning the league up then.
Yeah, he was an MVP. They haven't been that good since McCutchen was there. That's his MVP year. Yeah.
So they said, well, listen here, man. Not winning nothing with him.
You're not going to sign him.
Yeah. You know that already.
The money going to be too crazy. You're not going to sign Paul Skeens. The money going to be too crazy.
Yeah, they're going to get priced out.
Sell them at their highest point and get something back. And hopefully, like you say, revamp your scouting, revamp your coaching in the minors, and develop these kids, man.
Yeah, get them right. So let me ask you a question. So Freddie Freeman, he went to the Dodgers, and I think when he first got there, like regular season, he wasn't super duper, but he did come through in the playoffs. So do you see teams getting dudes just for what's dude that was the closer for you, me, what's buddy name, man? That was the Yankee closer. And they would just bring him in for the playoffs.
What are you talking about? In the past, Rivera?
Yeah. No, just recently. He's still playing.
Weaver?
The cat that throws 100 miles an hour, man. He only pitched one inning.
For the Yankees?
Yeah, he's pitched for y'all too. He's with y'all.
Luke Weaver.
Who was it?
Luke Weaver. You talking about Chapman?
Yeah. If you bring a dude in,
who's with Boston
just for one time a year.
Yeah, he's with the Cuban Missile.
Yes, sir. So I think that works. I think Atlanta's gonna have to get off of some of these dudes soon. You know,
Atlanta's gonna have to get off of some of these dudes, but they signed these dudes to these
big contracts.
Man, these contracts, no, I would consider them as hometown deals, man. Like Ron Acuna is on $100 million contract. That's a bargain, man.
That's why I think the Yankees need to make a move, B.
Ozzie Albies is on a good deal.
Yes.
Man, all of them, they got them on home discounts, so they could trade them or they could keep them, but they in that situation that most teams not in, and they sign their kids early when they don't have when them kids don't have. Well, I ain't gonna say opportunity, but they don't have the understanding. Like, hey, I might not get nothing bigger than this, you know. Yeah. They still undecided. They get them early, and they sign Ronald Acuna to $100 million contract.
Yeah.
Like, that's wow.
But now, if you look at them against other players today, that's it's a good deal for them.
Yeah.
So go ahead,
Kev. No, go ahead, bro.
I was just gonna say, you're right about the Braves, and what about you? What do you guys? I'll start off with Al. The Phillies. I think they did a good thing with
Love it, man. Go ahead. Johan Duran, man. I think I gave them the biggest A of the whole trade deadline. Johan Duran is the Durantula, man. He's man, that back end of that bullpen. But this is it for him now. This is their year. If they can't do it this year,
it's over.
Dombrowski go blow it up.
Well, they had a fight the other day.
Yeah, with them, boy. That was with Rob Manfred, right?
Yeah, man. Tell him to get the blink out of here and kick my your ass. I was like, dang, that's the
Phillies. I love what they did, man. They got Bader in there to play center field. And like I say, Johan Duran, man, that was big. And now it's based off the dudes you got there. They dudes, bro. You don't need another bat. You don't need a Suarez. You need them dudes to be dudes. You got dudes, man.
Yeah.
They got dudes. They always had dudes. And I think it's their time. It have to. The Mets did a tremendous job though with their bullpen.
Yeah.
And then they got Cedric Mullins in center field to shore up that center field. I love that too. But Phillies got to do it this year, man. If they don't do it this year, I think it's over.
Yeah, they got to blow it up.
Yeah. Well, Harper said he willing to play. He ready to play outfield. He'll do whatever he need to do.
He's a gamer, man. He's a baller, bro. I love Harper, man. Bryce is a baller, and the big moments he show up. It ain't no disrespect to the Aaron Judges, but Harper, he's showing up.
And he play hurt.
Up in the play, yeah.
He play hurt, man. But he can put that bat on that ball though, for sure.
This is it for Schwarber. Schwarber a free agent after this year, so it's gonna be. It's time. Castellanos free agent after this year. It's over. This is it.
Yeah, so they're gonna have to do it. You know, and the Mets are good this year, so it's not going to be easy. It will not be easy this year. So
I was going to move on to the Mets. Them acquiring Cedric Mullins. Your thoughts on the Mets?
I love that in the center field, man. I love that in center field. He sure that up, man. He got a little pop from the left side too, man. I like Cedric Mullins, but that back end of that bullpen is what they did was amazing.
Yes, talk about it.
Rogers from San Francisco. You got Soto from the Orioles, and then you got what's my man
Ryan Helsley.
Ryan Helsley from St. Louis. Like, and then that's just leading up to Edwin Diaz. Like, that's your starters got to go 4, maybe 5 at a good day. That's it. You closing it.
And Tyler Rogers. I don't know if we
said that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you're closing it. You got 4. We need 4 good ones from y'all. That's what the man. We need 4 good ones.
As 1 hour.
If you give us 5, that's a plus. That's a plus.
Yeah. Hey, listen here, boy. That's 45 minutes. That's all I need. Good 45 minutes. All right, come on. Yeah.
But it's the same point that I was what I was saying with the Phillies too. They dudes got to play.
Yeah,
you got them dudes over there. I mean, you paying Soto, man, $500 million, man. It's time. You got to do it.
Yeah,
you got to do it. McNeil,
$500 million after taxes.
Yeah, man. You got to do it. But Lindor, hey, they ain't got no excuses. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, they do. And it's good. I think baseball is good overall, where we got a lot of competitive races, in every division. It looks like coming down the wire, right? Because Detroit, strong.
Detroit, I think that's over. Yeah.
Strong, right? Yeah. So you got the East, where though the Yankees are down 3.5, the Red Sox is right behind them. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be a fight to the end, right? Yeah. I think the West is still going to be a fight. Now, and that's both AL and NL, but the reality is I like Seattle out in the West, and the Dodgers still got the team. But I like my Padres too, kind of. The thing is to give them a fight. If you give them a fight, you can be okay.
Just want to be close.
That's all. Houston.
You want to be close by Labor Day. That's the goal.
That's all.
That's it.
Up and down. Yeah, because the weather changed, the ball don't move the same way, and maybe things get a little different for you.
Close by Labor Day. You want to be close, and the new playoff method, man, it got so many people feeling confident. With the wild card, like even my Reds, we feel confident. I don't think we go do it, but
got a chance though.
we feel like we have a chance. I think with the addition that the Padres made, pretty much like they look. Basically, what I was trying to say with the Toronto statement, that's what Toronto should have did. What the Padres did, they just put the gas. They put their foot on the gas and say, Cincinnati, catch up if you can. I don't know if you can, but we put our foot on the gas. And I thought Toronto should have did the same thing. But maybe, they didn't have the prospects or the pieces to do that. But that was just, I love what the Padres did. Like before the trade deadline, I was looking at like, we might catch them. You know?
Right.
I can see you. I see where you at. We might do that. But when they brought in that back end, they brought in that back end pitcher, man. I was like, I don't know. Good luck. But I do like what we brought in to keep Brian Hayes, and that'll help us for the future. But I don't think he's going to do nothing for us right now.
Right.
So that's the thing. I guess what you're saying is, again, just to reiterate your point, that bringing in dudes at the middle of the year, if you're not a already good team,
you got to be good. Yeah,
they're not. Their bump is going to be,
Yeah, you got it. Listen, it's like throwing log on the fire, man. Your fire already got to be burning, but you can't bring nobody in to start your fire. That ain't gonna work. No. You got the fire already got to be lit, man. And you
ain't looking for no kindling now.
You got to
ain't get no kindling today. I need full on logs right now.
Going, man.
Yeah.
It's too late.
Yes,
so Detroit got Cleveland. You can forget about that. Can't they all too far back? The West, the White Sox are done. AL West, Houston, Seattle. That's going to be good.
Seattle's going to be about it. Houston, Seattle's going to be about it. Yeah.
And if Texas can stay in there, they're not too far off. I think they'll be okay. Philadelphia and the Mets. That's it. Miami, Atlanta, Washington, they out.
Then you got Milwaukee and the Cubs.
Yeah, that should be good too. They one game apart.
Mm-hmm.
Damn near tied now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Cincinnati, 58 and 53. That's still a good record.
We're looking at the wild card. Back at the wild card. That's it. 3.5,
but you ain't got no. So who you think you're playing the wild card? It had to be someone out the East.
Oh, if it started, it'll be somebody. It'll be whoever's the second team out of the East. So whoever's, I don't know, Philly.
The Mets and the Phillies.
Win, we won't be playing them, but it'll be the Mets. So I think. Let me see what you got it up there.
Yeah, I got it up there for you. The wild card standings in the American League, you got right now as it stands is Detroit, Toronto, Houston. They're the leaders, and then the wild card would be right now, if the season would end today, the Yankees, Red Sox, and the Mariners. We go to the National League. You got Milwaukee, you got the Dodgers, and you got the Phillies. And if it was in today, the wild cards would be the Cubs,
the Mets,
and the Padres.
Ooh, heat there, boy.
Right there out, yeah. And we 3.5 out, and so that'll be the Padres. We'll be playing Philly, yeah.
That's some heat there,
yeah, man. Well, that's my thing. I mean, once you in, you feel like you got a chance, right? But that be my, I'm a realist. So say for instance, Cincinnati jumps in. We're not beating Philly, man. Right, we're not going to be Philly in the 3 games.
Yeah, see what
I just be honest.
So okay, Al, this is the thing. Let me ask you a question now. We going back to our youth. In that case, right, when you see that, that one game, Chumpy, is it. Like, yo, look, I'm trying to. Look, Cincinnati got a chance in one game. Everybody got a chance in one game. Now it ain't fair, like they say, because you're used to playing series. Like you're used to playing series in baseball. So one game is not.
Yeah, that was
not.
Wild.
But remember those days? Boy, a team would come out of nowhere. You'd be like, "What? Hold on, what?"
Yeah, that was wild.
Who did what?
Yeah, I'm glad they changed that.
Oh yeah,
that format was ridiculous. That's not baseball, man.
Boy. Crack me up though.
Baseball is a sport, man. It's too many variables, man. It's too random. I mean, you could get who won the College World Series this year?
Coastal Carolina,
was it? Yeah, Coastal Carolina could beat Toronto in one game.
Yeah.
You understand? Because they do it a lot. If you look at exhibition or spring training baseball, they bring in college teams, and Boston University might beat the Red Sox in one game because it's a baseball. But man, in a series,
it's not a chance,
right?
I think MLB listened to their fans, Rob Manfred, because I hate it. Yeah. I was like, because baseball is what a game of series. You play baseball, and then you're gonna just rely on some one game playing thing, which with the other sport.
Just to be nostalgic, I think we had the podcast when they ended it, so Kev was hating it then. So can't hate it then, hate it now.
I hate anything playing, unless of course it's some kind of sudden death thing where you went 162 games, y'all haven't been able to decide it. All right, so y'all go to some one game playoff to decide who's going to go
or be the wild card team. Who's going to be going in and who's going to be the wild card. So.
I like that, but I hate the NBA's playing thing. I detest it.
Don't get me
this is a baseball show, so you have to come on. Just talk about all.
Yeah, boy, you don't want to take Kev down that rabbit hole, man. He's getting the Zion Williamson and LeBron James and it's set up with Adam Silver and then some Martians came down and for the TV money. So goddamn, Kev, you sound like me.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
It's a terrible thing. But I think baseball has gotten it right now. I think they still can tweak it a little bit, but I think for most intents and purposes, I think they got the playoff thing.
Right. Yeah. I agree with you, Kevin.
I think they got the playoff thing. I just think I'm with you. I don't know if you was going there, but I think once the wild card actual 3-game series is over, I think they need to reseed.
Yes. Okay.
Ooh, wow.
You have to reseed.
Because then you have the best teams against the best teams.
You need the best still playing the worst team. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be a bracket.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. You should have to reseed it. Yeah.
Okay,
Dan should be on here this morning because he hates that about hockey.
So we do.
Okay. Yeah. I think you should reseed as you go.
So each level.
I mean that's. Yeah, I mean at the end of the day, that's the reason that you
have a playoff.
You had the best record in the regular season, right? You're supposed to be rewarded. I mean, you want to reward the team who had the best record in the regular season, and you should make sure that team, as far as if they keep going further and further, they should play the worst team.
And you know what? I think first, it's a great point, and I definitely understand and now agree with what you're saying. So, it also makes teams. Well, this isn't basketball, but it makes teams go harder the whole year because being the best, as you stated, you get rewarded for being the best. This is a little league. There's not orange slices being given out at the end of the game. Everybody don't get a goddamn trophy. So,
I agree. You should be rewarded. You had a phenomenal regular season. You should be
Bryce Harper grandmama ain't coming out there and giving y'all no orange slices. Good game, baby. Nah.
I mean, like if you said, you pulled up the standings early. It should be if you just stopped it, season stop now. Detroit is the number 1 team in the AL, right? And Toronto's number 2. If it should be no scenario where them two play each other before they get to the ALCS. It's no way.
I understand that. That's it.
But it's not formatted that way because it's a bracket.
Yeah, so they need to change that, and they changed that. I think Yeah, your Reds are 3.5 games behind the Padres in the wild card, man. And what you said, get in.
Yeah.
He said me.
I don't believe it. I believe. I love what they did, but I don't believe it. I mean, we got the Speedway game today versus Atlanta tonight.
How do you feel about Francona and his managing?
Love it. I'll be honest with you, man. He love it, man. He let the young kids play.
Right.
He let them play, man. But he makes sure that they take accountability for their mistakes also, right? But he don't. You could have a bad game or a bad stretch. He'll keep you in there. And I love his method of the overall game, man. It's just the way he pumps so much confidence in them kids, man. And I love that from him. From we had Bell for the last 3 or 4 years, man. Every time they had, bumps in the road. I mean, they kids, right? Especially the Reds. They was 19, 20, 21. They could have some bad stretches, and he'll just out them in the press conference. And you'd be like, that's crazy to me.
Right.
But Francona, man, it seemed like they love him too, man. Like they playing for him. They playing for him. They doing the best they possibly can with what we have.
I think with baseball, and some people may not long being there, it's a very long season. Managers basically manage personalities, man. And if you can master that, I'll never forget when Joe Torre got hired in '95 as the Yankees. I was like, man, this guy went everywhere and lost.
Yes.
But somehow he turned it around and he just started managing personalities with
personalities, man. Because it ain't no X's and O's. It's not coaching. Like it's personalities, and now the GMs are giving you the lineup. Like you know what I mean? I don't know what to tell you. So it's personalities and building up confidence.
They give you the lineup card when you walk in.
Yes, the lineup card, damn. Like,
hey man,
you ain't even doing that.
Here you go, Al. This is what you got tonight. This is it. This is what you got.
It's crazy.
Hey man, you got 8 righties in a row. What the hell y'all doing?
I even heard rumors where they might not even get numbers no more. Where they'll just come out with a jogging suit, And
because everything analytical, right?
Oh,
everybody
God!
Analytical departments, and they saying, "Well, pitch your opponent tonight is on the bump," and they go put it through the system and say, "These are the players who have did good well against this pitcher here, and this is where you're."
Well, they give you those stats. That's Kev hate that now. Kev hate that computer thing now.
I hate it too. I hate it. I like the feel of it. I think you have to have a feel. And I think that's what happened when you get into the playoffs and these managers done lost the feel. It's the managers that actually win is the ones who have the feeling.
The gut.
Who say, I know what the numbers are saying. I know I need to go take him out, but I feel
he can do this next inning for me. That's what Dusty used to do. Dusty said, look, man, I look.
Love it. My favorite manager.
Yeah, that's why mine too. And what did I tell you, Kev? I was Dusty. If I seen Strasburg, I hit him with the car and then run him back over with the car because he took a World Series from Dusty. So,
yeah, he was nasty.
Hell yeah, he's nasty. But he should have pitched. He had his agent come in and say, hey, Dusty, look now, I know we're in first place. I know we're gonna get in the playoffs, but Strasburg got 115 innings, so we going to the house.
Yeah.
What house you going to? Our house. We're not coming back out. Boy, yeah, I hit him with the car that day.
I mean, that feeling thing is true. So if you go back to the World Series, right, where Nestor Cortez, right? Yeah, he's lefty on lefty with Freddie, right? But numbers say that you should pitch him.
But Nestor hadn't pitched in 8 years. So
thank you. That's my point.
Nestor hadn't pitched. He only had one pitch that night.
And what if you remember what did Boone say in the press conference? Boone came out and said, "Well, our numbers, it said that it worked." It's
so
crazy.
Yeah,
Nestor said the numbers. Okay.
Oh my goodness, man!
You no numbers. Yeah. I hadn't pitched in 8 years.
Shout out to Nestor Cortez.
Yeah, I wish him well.
Yeah, he'll be good in San Diego.
Look how Dave Roberts, just piggyback off. Look how Dave Roberts ended the World Series with Walker Buehler on the bump, and people were saying, "Well, take Walker out. I think he went too far." And he kept him out. He felt it. Like, keep him out there.
Yeah. Remember, he went out there and talked to Walker and came back. He's like, "Yeah, I'm good."
Mm-hmm.
So I'm good. He said he's good. I said he's good. Well, I'm gonna sit back down here and get me some sunflower seeds.
He said, "Hey, Skip, I got this." And like you said, Al, I think sometimes we go too far with the numbers thing. I think in basketball, football with the analytics, I just think sometimes we just got to get back to the field. It's kind of like AI, man, right? AI is going to make a lot of people dumb because they're just going to just heavily rely on AI. Oh, what should I eat for breakfast this morning? Let me go to Gemini and just put it in instead of you going downstairs and get you a box of Captain Crunch cereal.
Don't eat Captain Crunch ever.
It should be your assistant.
Yeah, never eat
Captain Crunch. It should be your assistant. It should be your assistant, man. It shouldn't run your company. It should be your assistant.
Well, and as stated, I guess by both of you guys, is that the things with the stats are that you can skew stats for whatever you need them to be. So what it does, it gives you that plausible deniability. You don't have to be accountable for stats. Because depending on what you want the stats to say, they're going to say that. Because you can swing it any way you want, right? So, and that's what happens in sports, and it really happens in baseball. But like you said, if you can't look at the stats while you're talking to that pitcher on the bump, right? You got to feel it. That guy says, "Look, Skip, I got it, man." No one's really trying to hear. Well, the numbers say, who? You got sweat running down your face, and you actually kind of now feel, and that's the other thing that stats cannot tell you. Like if a guy is he's feeling it. They don't have that stat. He's feeling it.
You don't have a stat to show stress for a bat.
So it's a
like you don't know how much it took out of him. He probably got through it, but you don't know what that took out of him.
Yeah, those stats don't work.
And you don't have nothing to.
To Kev's point, that's why you're managing people, right? You're managing personalities. So you can't worry about the stats, but Kevin can say, "Listen, man, this was stressful for him. I could see it."
That's what made Torrey.
Yeah, he went.
Was great.
Yeah, he went on the bench and sat down next to nobody. So you can tell like something's going on,
Torrey and Schottenheimer and all them boys, man, they were great. That staff was crazy.
Schottenheimer pulled it all together. Mel Stoudemire, he reinvented pitching for the league, with those middle relievers. And I think one day I really want to have a show out just about the history of baseball, man. And because there's a lot of topics like me and Kevin talk about, because we old, so we talk about the RBI initiative, and getting kids to play.
What CC Sabathia
getting dudes to play, and what the game looks like. Because I still believe that if you're a great MLB manager, I would sure enough look at the best D1 college football player that also plays baseball. Yeah, because you know what? Those are your outfields all day longer, right? Those guys are going to be stealing bases all day long, because of their size and what they do and all of those things, right? You may find a Frank Thomas, but that is probably a little bit off. But you'll find a football player that plays baseball that's kind of good. He's not going to be Frank, because Frank was a monster in college.
I had this conversation with one of my partners the other day. We had a discussion like, who has the most unique athletes?
Baseball players.
Like at their greatness, at their top, at their tier, right? Football, basketball, baseball. I say, what's so crazy about baseball players, man? Let's say a 5'2" baseball player. Hit for power, hit for average, run, throw, run, throw, hit for power, the whole nine, right? I say one attribute has nothing to do with the other. What I mean by that, you say a football player per se, right? Say a wide receiver. He could be super fast, right? Super fast, and like he has the body type to play outfield in MLB, right? And he might be able to run and steal bases and cover and catch, right, and defend. But that don't have have nothing to do with him. Is he able to throw? Can he hit? Do he have, you know what I mean? Hand-eye coordination. Can he defend? A 5'2" baseball player has so many tools in their tool belt. It's crazy. Like a Ronald Acuna could throw it from, like y'all seen the throw last week.
Crazy.
From the corner, from the right field corner all the way to third. What's that? 300, like almost 300. What was it? Whatever it was, 100 something, whatever the case. 3 something. And also had the ability to knock a ball out of the park for 400 some change. And also has the ability to steal 50 bases in 1 year. Like the dynamics of your body is crazy.
They had an argument with. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Kev. Go ahead.
I was just going to say 5'2" baseball players that don't know is hit for average, hitting for power, speed, as you just said, Al, arm strength, we just said about Acuna, and fielding ability.
Fielding, that's the one. Yeah.
And it's crazy. Like two things. So the Yankees had one called Luis Soto, right? If you looked at his body, he didn't look like anything. Like he wasn't real slim, wasn't really fat. The dude did everything on the field, though. Mm-hmm.
I mean, just think of like you say you want to talk about the history. Think about Vladimir.
I don't talk about that.
Big Vlad.
Old man. Hit the ball off his feet.
Roberto Clemente, man. Like those dudes, man. Like those are special athletes. Like I know Babe Ruth is considered the best player. He wasn't the Roberto Clemente. He wasn't. I know he could pitch. He had his time to pitch, but he couldn't run. He couldn't run like Roberto. He couldn't feel like Roberto. You know what I mean? Of course, he could hit and he could pitch better, obviously. But man, it's just certain athletes in baseball that's just amazing. If you actually break it down, like 1-2 has nothing to do with the actual.
They had an interview with I think Jordan that played football, and Mookie Betts, who's an all-around athlete. And at the end, they say, look, the thing that separates us is we can hit that ball. He said, if you can't hit the ball, you can't do nothing in baseball.
No, that's true.
You know,
it's true. Yeah. I just,
no, I'm saying you're right. You're correct. But I think he was talking to an NBA, and
he was talking.
Yeah, he's like, y'all. He said, if you can't hit the ball, you can't do nothing. And my thing is, I have done this. You know, and I know you probably have Al and Kev, and you come back up. If they do have a batting cage here somewhere, we'll go to it and talk and hang out. But dog, stand in that MF at 80, and you be because that's brother. If you'll be scared if you don't know what you're doing now. So now we talking about 20 miles an hour faster, and a whole stadium of people making noise around you.
And you can hit that. You have the hand-eye coordination skill set to hit it deep. And then on top of that, you still can run a sub 4. You know what I mean? Like it's incredible. And on top of that, you got an arm that could get on the mound and you could throw it 100. Like what Shohei Ohtani is like when they say unicorn and they throw that term out loose now. That's a unicorn, bro. That's different. That's not a human, man.
Yeah. It's Shohei and boxers, I guess. You know, got to do the most, but
I mean, he make it look so effortless. So I guess, you know, I'm not saying he don't get the attention that he deserves. I think he get enough attention, but I just don't think. I think people take it for
you're not gonna have any more.
Cold they definitely do. Al, anything else on the trade deadline before we get out of here?
Like I say, I think the Padres to me was the biggest splash with the Johan Duran. On top of that, let's see. I just think the interesting thing to me was the disappointments, like the Chicago White Sox. Or the reason you still got Luis Roberts on your team is crazy to me. You should have been traded him, but that's neither here nor there. But anything that could be that's going to benefit in the playoffs, I think we done discussed them. I don't see nothing else that's going to change the dynamic
season.
of the teams that made those type of moves, like the Padres we discussed, Seattle we discussed, Philly, New York, both New York teams we didn't discuss, and I just love the Carrera move back to Houston, which is I just think is dope as an MLB fan, you know. But all those miscellaneous moves, and I don't think it's really going to make any.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Shout out to our baseball guy, Mr. Alvin Clauss. Let me give him some.
We're gonna have to get Alvin on that basketball show, Kev, so y'all can have your spiel on the play-in game. And Kev's conspiracies about that.
I'm pretty sure his opinions the same.
You know, your conspiracies about the play-in game. So, yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Man,
it's Kevin go all that show will be 3 hours, guaranteed. 3 hour show.
And don't forget Ryan will be on there to.
Yo, listen, man, Alan ain't gonna like Ryan, so I don't know. We bring Alan on Ryan, he can be like, man, what the hell is what he doing? He must be out his mind. What?
We love Ryan.
That's my man. Ryan, my man, Mr. D'Souza.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Listen, we're gonna get out of here. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Make sure you like, click, and subscribe to the channel. Yo, this is the Sports Chasers podcast. Y'all be good, be great. Hey, well, clap. Catch you on the piece. Flip slide.
Whatever it is. Okay, they're gonna get you on that one.
Whatever. I won't put it in it.
That's a wrap for today's episode of the Sports Chasers podcast. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube and your favorite podcast platforms, and connect with us on all social media channels for exclusive content and updates. We'd also love for you to join the conversation, share your thoughts, and become part of the Sports Chasers community. And remember to tune in next time for some more real sports talk. Until then, stay frosty.